Let me tell you about one of the worst Black history figures of all time. Meet Isaiah Montgomery, a pathetic sellout and enemy to his own people. I love Black folks, but when it comes to this guy, let me say I'm the biggest hater. Born into slavery in 1847, Isaiah Montgomery was special. He learned how to read and write while enslaved and was even given special access to his master's library. That's an important detail for later. After emancipation, Isaiah uses all of those book smarts to start a business and to buy a lot of land in Mississippi, where he founded the all-Black town of Mound Bayou, a town that still exists to this day. But this is where things take a turn in Isaiah's story. In August of 1890, an all-white group of Mississippi leaders called for a statewide constitutional convention. Their explicit goal was to figure out how to stop Black men from being able to vote in the state of Mississippi. And as it happened, the only Black delegate was Mr. Isaiah Montgomery. Now, it's important to know that Mississippi was a majority Black state at the time. These white men knew they wanted to prevent Black men from being able to vote, hopefully forever. But they needed to design a racist law without using racial language, something they're still doing today, by the way. So in 1890, they came up with this sinister plan. They would create a literacy test. Since only about 40% of Black people in the country could read in 1890, they could use this test for their desired outcome in Mississippi without violating the US Constitution, effectively ensuring that Black men would not be able to vote across the state. And despite that fact, Isaiah Montgomery, a traitor, cast his vote along with white supremacists in favor of the racist literacy test, claiming that his support for the law was to purify the ballot by only allowing literate people like himself to vote. A Black newspaper wrote this about Isaiah Montgomery: "It would be better had such a man never been born, much less have been elected to represent the Negroes of Mississippi." Isaiah Montgomery lived the rest of his life as a darling of white politicians and forever reviled by his own people. One thing's for sure, proximity to whiteness can be intoxicating.